Hey everybody, this is Scott with Ucan Outdoors, and we're gonna cook today because that's the second most requested thing I get that people want to see me doing in my 16-foot little camper. So I kind of got everything laid out here a little bit. We're gonna be using a couple of slices of brioche bread. I love this because it's a little bit thicker. And then I'm just got a little butter on one side, and we're just gonna kind of toast it up a little bit. And then we're gonna go through the rest of this. So just let's go with it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we got that going. And again, we got some spinach, we're gonna have some provolone cheese, a little bacon. I got some tomato this time. I love tomato, especially with avocado, especially how I'm gonna build this. And it's really, really simple and easy. So again, we're just doing this first. Make sure the bread gets toasted. So we're gonna give it a second. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the eggs in here, just to kind of scramble them up a little bit. Oops. And again, I always try to keep everything clean while I'm going. So, and again, I'm sorry I have to always lean over. I kind of look like the hunchback a little bit, but that's the way it is. I'm gonna take my glasses off because I'm just gonna take them off. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. So we are going to take the bread off, which is pretty easy to do. Just flip it over here. You can see it is nice and toasted. Okay, so we're going to give it just a second, let the pan cool down for a second, but I'm going to go ahead and put some olive oil in it for the next thing we're going to cook. And again, you don't have to clean it from what you just did with the bread. Again, that's the great thing about the things that I do. They're pretty simple. Everything that we're working with. But I got a little olive oil in the pan now, and we're going with spinach because we all know that I love my spinach. Got that in my greens. And we're going to cook that down here. And I also add bacon to it for flavor and also some texture. And there's we all love bacon, right? And my provolone is melting a little bit because it's getting a little hot in here. All right, so I've got my eggs in here. Oops. All right, so I'm just gonna scramble these up a little bit. Just a couple of nice little organic eggs. I like organic, that's just me. I just like the color better, and again, just to me, it's a little bit of a safer, healthier route to go. That's just me, but trust me, I'll eat any eggs. All right, so again, I'm not gonna, go too far with them as far as scrambling them up. And then we're just gonna keep the spinach cooking down a little bit. Just get the texture right. Because again, we're just gonna keep adding and building on this. Again, great thing about these meals that I've kind of learned how to do in this small little camper is where you can you don't have to keep cleaning things or using a whole bunch of things. We're using one pan to do this. So you can see things are cooking down pretty good here. So we're going to set that on the side here for just a second. I'm going to turn it back up just a little bit. Kind of let this go. Okay, so I want to make sure everything still looks good here. So I always just, I always like to just know what I'm doing and where things are at. And I just have to have things clean while I'm doing it. And just somewhat organized so I feel like I can just move quickly through this. So that's just me. Okay, so I'm going to put the spinach and everything back on here. Let it start heating back up. I'm going to go ahead and pour my eggs inside here. Okay, and I'm going to start mixing those up. But first I'm going to lay my cheese out on the bread. One slice, of course, per one slice of bread. Just a nice little provolone, okay? So we got that on there. Uh-oh, paper towels. And as that's doing, I got to keep this going. And again, I'm all, presentation and color. I don't know about you guys, but the better my food looks, the better it tastes. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down. Just kind of let it sit for a minute. because I got to do a couple other things here. Get rid of that. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here. Share something. So, then take the tomato. Love a good, thick, ripe tomato, don't you guys? So I always cut things just a little bit thicker. So it's just one slice. Oops, we don't want to put it on there yet. Sorry. And another slice here. I'm going to have to bust open this avocado. Hope it's a good one. Gosh, it's so hard to find them around here. My son down in San Antonio, for some reason, gets really good ones. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. All right. So we got that. So let's just work on the eggs just here for another second. And loosen back up a little bit. All right. Now, doesn't that look great? Does me anyways. All right. So, I'm just going to put a little bit on one slice of the brioche. Is that how you pronounce it? Is brioche French? I guess it is. Anyways, doesn't matter to me if it's not completely separated. Okay, we got that on here. You can see what it looks like here. Isn't that beautiful? We're going to take a slice of tomato, put it on each one. Again, that's me. You could do without the tomato. Again, I just like, you know, I need some greens and some vegetables and whatever I can get because I just don't get them a lot. So we're going to take the avocado and hopefully get some nice clean cuts here. This presentation is everything as far as I'm concerned. Try to get this fork in there. So nice and easy. Hope y'all can see this. Just gonna let them fall out right on top of there. Again, I'm sorry if I'm out of the frame and everything and I'm hunching over. It's just the way it is. All right. So just use half of it because this is a big avocado. And again, kind of lay it out a little bit. Let's go. And then going to, you know, one of my favorites is the garlic salt. I put that, as they say, on everything. Of course, a little bit more than normal. And then a little more olive oil, because I love my olive oil. All right. That is, okay, so it looks like that took like a total of 6 minutes. I mean, there was some prep time. So I give it a 10 minutes, and you got a great little meal like this. Look at this. And this is a lot of food. This is heavy. I mean, it's just me. So normally I would probably make one piece, but just for effect, I wanted to do this. And then you just get in here and you attack it however you want to. And everything's falling off. All right, I'm just gonna take this big giant bite. And then this is what's next. This is the payoff. Come on now. People are getting impatient. So here we go. Come on, man. Come on. So, hope you like that. Subscribe, like, share, do whatever. You guys are awesome. What else you want to see? Let me know. See y'all later. Bye.